What's up, everybody? I'm the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion of the World, DeQwan, and today we present 10 unbreakable records that everyone thought would never be broken. A wise man once said that records are meant to be broken. Other sports records are so unbreakable, nobody has even bothered to imagine them being broken. But hey, I think we've learned that no records are unbreakable. Allow the following 10 records we're about to list offer inspiration to all. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers go 0-14. For over 32 years, everybody assumed the 1976 Tampa Bay Buccaneers would go down as the worst team in NFL history. They lost all 14 of their games, and many assumed no team could be that bad again. Enter the 2008 Detroit Lions. Thanks to their awfulness in the modern era featuring 16-game seasons, the 08 Lions became record breakers. They lost all 16 of their regular season games, therefore becoming the worst team in NFL history. The 2007 New England Patriots scoring record. The New England Patriots broke countless records in 2007. Tom Brady's 50 touchdown passes were the most in the season. The Patriots scored 589 points, breaking the 98 Minnesota Vikings record. Randy Moss also caught 23 touchdown receptions, and they were a half minute away from being the only 19-0 team in history. But 6 years later, Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos completely tore apart the record books. The Sheriff tossed a whopping 55 touchdowns while also throwing a record 5,477 yards. And the Broncos scored a record 606 total points. 20-0 start to a season. The late 90s and 21st century introduced more parity in the NBA. As such, we doubted that any NBA team could stop the 94 Houston Rockets and 49 Washington Capitals. 15-0 starts to a season. Nobody thought baseball's 1884 St. Louis Maroons 20-0 start would be topped by a North American sports team. But the 2015 and 16 Golden State Warriors did just that. They broke countless records that season. Few as impressive as the fact that Golden State started the season at 24-0. Their first loss of the season finally came on December 12, 2015 against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Patriots 21 straight regular season wins. From 2006 to 2008, the New England Patriots posted a ridiculous 21 consecutive wins. They won their final 3 games in 2006, all 16 games in 2007, and the first 2 in 2008. That looked like a record that was more than safe, but the Indianapolis Colts had other ideas. After a sluggish 3-4 start in 2008, the Colts won 9 straight games thanks to Peyton Manning and his MVP season. In 2009, the Colts started out 14-0 before resting their starters in the final 2 games. They lost in Week 16, and their record of 23 straight regular season wins was snapped. Brazil's 2014 home stinker. For Brazil, it's championship or bust for every World Cup tournament. That's the way it is when you're the planet's greatest soccer nation. Brazil hosted the 2014 World Cup and met Germany in the semifinal. The Germans emerged victorious with a shocking 7-1 victory. So many awful records were set that we had to bunch them into one. It was the biggest blowout in the World Cup semifinal game ever. The 7 goals were the most Brazil ever allowed in an international game. It was also Brazil's first home loss since 1975. And to rub salt in the wound, German star Miroslav Klose broke Brazilian legend Ronaldo's record of most World Cup goals with 16. Gordie Howe's 1,850 points. Long before Wayne Gretzky, Gordie Howe was considered the greatest NHL player ever. Mr. Hockey played 26 seasons in the NHL and played pro hockey until he was 52. So nobody thought his records would be touched. Enter Wayne Gretzky. He played 20 seasons as a pro, but was just that much better than everyone else. Gretzky put up 100 to 200 point seasons like they were nothing. We weren't only shocked about him breaking Howe's records, but by how easy they were to break. Gretzky finished with 2,857 career points, over 1,000 more than Gordie Howe. How about that? Not like the Dr. Phil girl, just Gordie Howe. No. Hank Aaron's 755 home runs. For 33 years, Hank Aaron stood as the MLB's all-time home run king. He broke the record set by Babe Ruth in 1974 by matching number 715. Aaron retired after the 1976 season with 755. However, Barry Bonds came along. The longtime San Francisco Giants slugger hit at least 25 homers every year from 1990 to 2004. That included a record 73 homers in 2001. Barry broke Aaron's record totals in 2007, his final MLB season. Bonds retired with 762 homers, even though Hank Aaron's record looked untouchable. The 96 Bulls win 72 games. There will never be another Michael Jordan. He's the GOAT for a reason. There may never be another defensive stalwart like Dennis Rodman, and pardon my language, folks, but there sure as heck will never be an all-around player as dominant as Scottie Pippen. So when the Chicago Bulls won 72 games in 1995 and 96, we thought the record was safe. They had 3 of the NBA's greatest players ever and captured the championship with ease. Then the 2015 and 16 Warriors came along. They finished with 73 wins and broke the Bulls' 20-year record. Of course, they lost in the NBA Finals and couldn't clinch the best team ever. Johnny Unitas' 47 straight games with a touchdown pass. NFL Network said it was one of the top 10 most unbreakable records in league history. Johnny Unitas' 47 straight games with a touchdown pass, that is. But New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees began a streak of his own on October 18, 2009. Then, on October 7, 2012, he broke the seemingly unbreakable record. Brees' record now sits at 54 straight games with a touchdown pass. Not only that, but Tom Brady had a streak of 52, while Peyton Manning had a streak of 51. Sorry, NFL Network, but you may need to re-edit that top 10. Lou Gehrig's Iron Horse streak. New York Yankees legend Lou Gehrig suited up on June 1st, 1925. On April 30th, 1939, his streaking record of 2,130 games came to an end. Tragically, it ended after he was diagnosed with ALS, which later took his life. But in came a young man named Cal Ripken Jr. He played a May 30th, 1982 game. Then, on his own terms, Ripken chose to sit out a September 20th, 1998 game. That ended his streak of 2,632 consecutive games played. This man didn't miss a single game for nearly 2 full decades. A reminder that MLB schedules are 162 games too long. What other unbreakable sports records were broken? Join us in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.